Hello guys, this is Vysh. So April first episode of current affair, April 2 it is. So yesterday you had the CSAT and today now it is Sunday. So we'll do the current affairs and I've taken the March month current affairs itself, very latest MCQs. So please watch till the end so that you can learn. And every day it's a different teacher doing a different series. And the first thing you have to do in Vysh IAS is to WhatsApp me in this number and I will give you the 25 free foundational videos, after which you can watch the lectures as well, which is completely free. This week a lot of things are going on. The POLITY NCERT class 6th is going on. The class 9th of history in English is going on. Then sociology at 10 p.m. and POLITY at 8 p.m. So it's like unlimited lectures. Okay, just hit the subscribe button, WhatsApp me and enjoy unlimited lectures. You don't have to join any coaching. You don't have to go to any app download, any subscription model. Nothing is there. It's completely free. Okay. So MCQ number 1, this Chernobyl incident keep appearing in news. Which of the following are false? The nuclear disaster happened during the Second World War. This Chernobyl exclusive zone was established by the Soviet armed forces. So 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, neither 1 or 2. So there is this famous or infamous Chernobyl nuclear disaster incident which happened some time back, and it's in the news now again because of certain events. So what are the things which are false? So here answer is A, 1 only, meaning it is false because it's not during the Second World War. It is not that much old, like 1940s and all, and it is actually established by the Soviet armed forces. So this exclusion zone, okay, this is what is there in the news. Before that, you should know this incident, which nuclear reactor disaster happened in 1986. The nuclear reactor disaster is one of the 2 nuclear accidents that are rated at 7. Okay, so whenever there is a nuclear thing which happens, right, the disaster, there is a rating like 7 and 0 to 7 is there. So 7 is the highest. Here is the nuclear accident rated 7 and lowest is 0. Okay, highest is 7 and lowest is 0. This is 7 and one more is 7, which is in Japan, the Fukushima nuclear disaster. Now, the rating is given by this International Atomic Energy Agency. Okay, so if you see, after this happened, right, after this 1986 thing happened, there was a Chernobyl exclusion zone which was established by the Soviet armed forces. And initially it was a 30-kilometer radius area, meaning this is a like exclusion zone where no activity will happen. Okay, so the zone borders have expanded since then, covering a larger area of Ukraine also, and it shares a border with this particular reserve, okay, which is a radio ecological reserve in Belarus. So like that, a small area, 30-kilometer it was, it expanded to Russia, Belarus and all, became a bigger area now. And the zone is split into 3 zones: black zone, red zone and blue zone. The black zone is what, where the evacuees would not return. Okay, I mean whoever left that place will not return back there. Red zone is where they may return after the radiation levels are normalized, and blue zone is part where the pregnant woman cannot return. So like this, some clauses are there, some zones are there under this Chernobyl exclusion zone because of the disaster which happened in 1986. Later in 1989, the safe living concept was adopted with the assistance received from this international agency. Okay, if you know the headquarters, where is IAEA's headquarters, try to tell in comment section. Okay, there is 2 other bodies. One is International Energy Agency, you would have heard, IEA. Then there is IAEA, which is International Atomic Energy Agency. Then instead of atomic, here renewable will be written, in International Renewable Energy Agency. 3 agencies are there, and all 3's headquarters you should know and tell me in the comment section. Okay, because UPSC will ask it. Now, the zone was captured by the Russian forces now during the Ukraine invasion in 2022. As I told, it expanded to Ukraine, Belarus and all. So that zone now got captured, and also Ukraine is telling that the radiation level is increasing now because of all these involvement there. Okay, so International Energy Agency is currently unable to get the access to the plant. Over the years, the site has been turned to a safe haven for wildlife, meaning there, because nobody is going, there is wolf, wild horses, bison, dogs, many things are there. So now a study has happened, that is why it's in news. Scientists studying stray dogs living near this zone have found that radiation exposure may have altered their genetic makeup. Okay, meaning they are exposed to that much radiation that some changes are being happening, and it is affecting their next generation of animals also, which is born there. Okay, so that study is there in the news, and that is why we have formed this question. Now, question number 2, as seen in news, India achieved a great feat through Bahubali. Okay, Bahubali thing is there, which India has done a kind of world record kind of something. So what is this related to? Okay, options are space mission, fishermen, Asian Games, none of these. So where did you see this word in news? It's a very recent March 2023 current affair. So a serious aspirant will know this. Okay. So those who are enrolled to our test series, right, you will get it now because it's April month started. I will send you the March current affairs and then you can study from that. Okay, entire hundreds of pages of notes and questions will be there. So that is sufficient for you. Okay, anyone who is enrolled to Vysh IAS test series, you don't have to worry about the prelims difficult questions which comes. It will be taken directly from our test only. So here the answer will be D, none of these. Okay, these all three are made up options. It's actually this crash barrier which we have on the side of the roads, right? So that accidents and all won't happen much. So that thing, the world's first 200-meter long bamboo crash barrier named Bahubali on this highway in Maharashtra has been made, and that's there all over the news. Okay, so that reason, okay, whatever is crash barrier, then the material used, that's also important. High density polyethylene. Last 3 years of prelims, if you see 2020, 21, 22, one type of polyethylene or plastic or something, a very detailed technical question is coming. Okay, like it has high tensile strength, it has high flexibility, it has high something, or it is mixed with some other metal, or it is used for packaging, it is used for food processing or food covering. So like that, many difficult science questions are coming from these things. That is why this becomes important. And in my science and tech test, which is enrollable for students, in that I have made a detailed 2-3 MCQs on this thing. What are its uses, what are its features, characteristics, everything is covered there. Okay, so bamboo was treated with this oil and also coated with this recycled HDPE, and that is why it is having that strength also. So rigorous testing happened and everybody has approved it also. And there are two different types of crash barriers actually. One is this W beam and one is this tri-beam type of crash barrier. Okay. So it's a technical thing you can read here. Now about bamboo, India is the second largest cultivator of bamboo in the world. Okay, and most of the places India is second because obviously first is China. Okay, and in India there are 136 bamboo species. And using bamboo for the construction of all these things will help in reducing the steel waste, addressing the concerns of clean and green infrastructure. All these things you can write in a mains answer. Okay, wherever this bamboo usage and all these things are there. Okay, new government, last few budget sessions and all, they have been announcing bamboo is called like green gold. We should promote it. You should make different products out of it. Like that, different things. And Bahubali is just one example of that. Okay, and most of the bamboo, 66% of the bamboo in India is there in the northeastern region. Okay. This is the detail about bamboo and the crash barrier. Now, which of the following are false about Indian Bureau of Mines or IBM? It recently celebrated its 10th foundation day. It comes under the aegis of the Ministry of Earth Sciences. So this is the two statements about Indian Bureau of Mine. Options are 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, neither 1 or 2. So again, whenever the time, the dates, the numbers, the ministries, every time I have seen UPSC 99.99% it will be false statement. So here they are asking for false only, and both 1 and 2 are false. Okay. So here if you see, it is celebrated its 75th foundation day because it was founded in 1948 as a government institution, and they are doing all this mineral related or petroleum gas related everything, research and everything they are doing in this body only. Okay, IBM. So it comes under the Ministry of Mines itself. Okay, we have a separate Ministry of Mines. So both the statements are false. Now this IBM actually awarded 5 ratings to NMDC's iron ore mines, meaning the two mines are there, this Kirandul deposit and Bacheli deposit. There they've given 5-star kind of ratings. Okay, so that is why IBM came in news. Now, like what all it does, again, scientific research, then mining sector improvement, then there is adopting international standards, scientific developments to be done in mining activities, involve the community participation, all the general statements, right, about mining that I have told here. Okay, and again, you have to implement the sustainable development framework and all released by the Ministry of Mines, meaning whatever is the guiding framework given to them, they should maintain that so that the environment and the development goes hand in hand. Okay, and this SDF, Sustainable Development Framework, was in accordance with this National Mineral Policy of 2008. Okay, so it's a PIB thing. And again, as I tell, if you are enrolled to Vysh IAS Current Affair, you don't have to yourself go and waste time reading Hindu or PIB or PRS and all. Almost everything which humanly a person can study, I am trying to cover it here itself. Okay, so you can read our magazines. Now, question number 4. Sigur Plateau seen in news for vulture death is located in. Options are Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, Tamil Nadu, Manipur. So it's like all in different parts of India. One is like a center state, one is west, one is south, and one is northeast. So where is this vulture deaths happening and where is this plateau? So you can take it as a geography question or an environment question or a current affair question. It fits into everything, okay, because it's a March current affair now. So the answer here will be C, Tamil Nadu. So Segor Plateau is situated in Nilgiri district. Nilgiri is one of the favorite topic of UPSC. At least 3 to 5 questions have come. So in Tamil Nadu, it's a vast plateau covering an area of these many kilometers and lies on the northern slopes of the Nilgiri Hills. The plateau connects several protected areas, including Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve, and is part of this UNESCO World Heritage, World Network of Biosphere Reserves. So it is one of the most important wildlife corridor also, connecting the Western Ghats and the Eastern Ghats. Okay, this is actually the question which UPSC asked. Okay, like which of the following is the meeting point of Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats? And that time answer was Nilgiri Hills, or you can tell Satyamangalam Forest, which is there in Nilgiri. Okay, so that is a direct question of UPSC Prelims. So you should know. The elephant population in this area is one of the highest in the country. Okay, then there is this Bandipur National Park in the northwest, Satyamangalam, this is what I told, Satyamangalam Wildlife Sanctuary in the east, and Wayanad Wildlife Sanctuary in the west. Okay, so Wayanad, you know, it is in news now, you have to know it's in Kerala district in Kerala, where Rahul Gandhi was the MP and now he is disqualified as this thing. So that is why this place becomes important. Okay, UPSC can ask anything. It's a very place with lot of tribes and tribal ST caste and all is there. So UPSC can frame any kind of difficult question from Wayanad. Okay, this one, rural community. Okay, these people are there and they are a Dravidian ethnic group. They are spread across the states of Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka. Meaning of the word irregular means dark people. Their physical features and mannerisms are very close to this Onge tribal community, okay, which is there in Andaman tribe. And also the DNA analysis of the skeleton from the Indus Valley civilization shows close affinities with the irregular. Okay, so that is a strange finding. Okay, people who are there in the Dravidian area, they have close similarities with the people who used to live in Indus Valley civilization. So now this vulture death and all, the poisoning of vulture because of using non-steroidal inflammatory drugs and all, that is there in news, and that is why it's a Hindu article and we have covered it. Okay, so here again, if you see, some more details are there. Some invasive plants are mentioned here. All these things you can pause and read. Last question for today, which of the following are true about the Great Indian Bustard? Okay, this also again, I think recently 21 or 22, a detailed 2-3 statement type question came about Indian bustard. So they can weigh more than 10 kg and grow over 1 meter in height. They can be found in both the Thar Desert and the Kutch Desert. So the location and the physical features of the bird is being asked. So 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, neither 1 nor 2. So I told you numbers wise when they give, usually everything will be false. Okay. But here in this case, actually, this is true. Okay, because Great Indian Bustard is one of the heaviest flying flightless bird, or little bit can fly also. Flying bird, you can tell, heaviest flying bird in India. So 10 kg, it is like I think up to 15 kg it can become, and even height up to 1.5 meter or something it can grow. Okay, and it is there in India, in the full world. I think only in Thar and Kutch it is there now, because this is it's getting endangered. Okay, critically endangered. I think it is not available. Okay, earlier it used to be there in the entire subcontinent, Indian subcontinent, but now it's I think restricted to only these areas, and only total 150 birds are remaining. Okay, so answer is C. So here if you see 15 kilo and 1.2 meter height, and here if you see last 150 remaining are in Thar and Kutch Desert. Okay, so both the statements are correct. It's a native of Indian subcontinent. It's critically endangered as per IUCN due to habitat loss, hunting, human activities and all these things, and lot of conservation efforts India is taking. That is why UPSC is also asking questions back to back. Okay, now also when it flies and all, it doesn't have that proper frontal, it has frontal vision, but it cannot see the sides or maybe behind them and all. So because of that, it's colliding with the electric lines. So government has drafted this draft Central Electricity Authority construction of electric lines in Great Indian Bustard area regulations. Okay, I mean the rules which you have to follow when you build electric lines in the area where Great Indian Bustards are there, that they have listed, like this much kV line, this much height it should be, this much watt it should be. So all those details as per Supreme Court order, they have done it. Okay, but many are still telling it is again Supreme Court this thing, because Supreme Court has told that everything should be underground lines there. You don't even put all these rules and all. Don't put any electric lines, whatever height or this thing it be. Just don't put it in the air, put it in the underground. So that is why petitioners are telling it is still, even though you make the rules, it is direct violation of Supreme Court's order. Okay, so this is the March current affair. So again, if you are very serious about your UPSC and giving 23 attempt, you have to enroll to a good test series. If you need to get Vysh IAS test series, you can WhatsApp me, and these are the different subjects, and it is all soft copy PDF with lifetime validity, so you can sit and study at home itself. Okay, in case you fail, you can use it next year also. So all these PDFs subject wise also we have released. There is a separate video where I listed down all the like R.S. Sharma, Spectrum, Polity, Economy, like everything. We have at least 5-6 tests, okay, with 100 questions each and detailed explanation. So if you need any of them, WhatsApp me and then you can enroll to the same. Okay, so tomorrow we'll come with the next episode. Thank you and have a nice day.